Well, for me, everyone says, oh my gosh, she's had her third face transplant.
Khloe Kardashian is finally revealing the truth about all these plastic surgery rumors. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Shared News from Home. We've got all the details you need to know about the Kardashian reunion, but before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you never miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and I am joined today by Fiona Zaring. And last night on the Keeping Up with the Kardashians reunion, Andy Cohen sat down with the family to dish on some of the biggest misconceptions and rumors about the family. And one of the biggest conversations about the family in recent years has been Khloe's face. Khloe has been accused of heavily face tuning and photoshopping her Instagram pictures, but Khloe wanted to set the record straight by revealing she's only gotten one nose job.
Well, for me, everyone says, oh my gosh, she's had her third face transplant, but I've had one nose job, Dr. Raj Kanodia, and everyone gets so upset, like, why don't I talk about it? No one's ever asked me.
Fiona, were you surprised that Khloe was so open about her plastic surgery rumors? Do we truly believe that this is all she has had done?
I feel like this is so difficult because I am of the opinion that anytime you want to get any type of procedure done, you should just do it. It's your body. As long as you end up feeling and looking the way you want to look, go for it. So, on the one hand, I feel like she doesn't owe anyone any type of explanation, right? Her body, her life, her choices. But on the other hand, I understand that people are going to, it's just a byproduct of who they are, how famous they are. They're going to pick everything apart and constantly be looking for a story. And I do believe that when celebrities sort of just cop to photoshopping, plastic surgery, Botox, lip filler, it just kind of takes the energy out of the critics. If you say, yeah, I photoshopped myself in that picture, I like the way I look better now, then people lose steam, and criticizing you for it. It's sort of a difficult balance that I think she's been faced with, having to strike. And there has been such a big conversation around it over the past few years. I understand why at this point she felt like saying, yeah, I got a nose job, I did. Whether or not other stuff has been done, clearly this was her comfort level of what she was going to share. But I think it's been a difficult ride for her, honestly. And I feel sad that this is sort of a conversation that she's been faced with having to have.
Oh, yeah. She kind of talked a lot about on the reunion about the comparison between Kim and Kourtney and her. And it's been a lot for her. It's been really challenging for her, especially in recent years. People have truly been coming for her and using her as this open target. She revealed that she doesn't really get Botox.
I've done, sure, injections, not really Botox. I've responded horribly to Botox.
But she got a nose job, so great. I'm glad that she kind of set the record straight. She didn't really touch too much on all the face tuning and Photoshop fails, but she did talk a little bit more about the insecurities with her body. She revealed that she never felt insecure about herself until the show aired. It wasn't until the family was on TV and in the public eye where she noticed the extreme criticism she got for not looking like Kourtney and Kim. She was often referred to as the fat sister, and as many fans have even questioned her own paternity over the years, curious if she wasn't even a Kardashian from blood. Khloe revealed that after 15 years on camera, this eventually took a toll on her and that she is no longer the confident person she once was. She is tired of being punching bag. I feel so bad for Khloe because if you remember her on the earlier seasons of Kardashians, she was so positive, so open, so full of energy and life, and she was always giggling with her sisters. And she's truly changed a lot over the recent years. And she is, like she said, she's tired of being a punching bag, which is resulting in her maybe not sharing as much of her life on camera. What do you think about Khloe kind of opening up about this?
Oh my God. I mean, I think it takes a lot of strength to have a vulnerable conversation like that and open up to the world. I think that, their show started at a time where I don't think people were as aware and understanding. We didn't have as much of an ongoing dialogue about how when you say something hurtful online, it actually hurts. That's a conversation that thankfully I think we're really working on right now, trying to get people to understand because it's become such a huge problem. But they have faced ruthless comments by the thousands, daily, right? Since they entered the public eye. And I absolutely understand why that takes a toll. I mean, people say all the time that, oh, the Kardashians set, an unrealistic beauty standard, right? Well, a lot of that has to do with what Kim looks like, right? Or even a Kendall. And Khloé is a gorgeous, confident, beautiful, right? Woman in her own right. But at the end of the day, she doesn't look like Kim. So when other people out there watching the show try to compare themselves to Kim Kardashian, that's not a healthy move. You shouldn't do that, right? Khloé certainly shouldn't be put in the position where she's somehow supposed to do that, right? She must compare herself just because she's related to them. I mean, that to me feels like such flawed logic. It's really negative and it's super unfair. And I definitely understand why, after many, many years of being compared over and over again to your nearest and dearest, right? The people you love, you would start to struggle with it. So it really does break my heart. I think she's stunning. I think she's, confident. I think that she is perfect and has been since season one. At the end of the day, all I hope for Khloé is that, she wakes up and looks in the mirror and is happy with herself. And I think that, opening up about the fact that she does struggle with this behind the scenes is probably part of the process, right? To getting back to a place where she feels a little bit more like herself. And I hope people out there take notice, because the trolling and the hate comments has just gotten so out of control.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And Khloé has won favorite reality star the past 3 years at the People's Choice Awards. So the fans obviously love Khloé the most. And it's interesting that you brought up the whole unrealistic body types, because Andy actually did ask Kim about that, if they think that they are promoting unrealistic body types. And Kim responded to that, basically saying that they work for their bodies. They go to the gym every single day. Obviously, they've admitted to a couple plastic surgery rumors with their nose and their lips. They're obviously not going to share everything, but you can say about the Kardashians is that they do work out every single day. And Kris Jenner also revealed last night that the social media aspect really blows things up and makes things so much worse than what it was when they first started the show. Now everyone's making memes, and it becomes a lot more of a bullying thing online. So we totally feel for Khloé. And Khloé shared that this wasn't just fans and bloggers who were calling her these nasty names. There was also many stylists who treated her poorly, not giving her as many clothing options to wear during Kardashian photo shoots. Khloé revealed that many stylists told her that she would be in the back of these pictures anyway, so it doesn't matter to what she wore. After years of bullying, Khloé took those insecurities and mistreatment of her body into her own hands and started her own denim line, Good American, which is all about body inclusivity. Khloé shared that if stores didn't want the whole collection with every size, then she wouldn't let those stores sell her clothes. Khloé also had a spin-off show called Revenge Body, where she helped overweight and unhealthy people get in better shape and get their minds together spiritually and mentally. So obviously Khloé has dealt with so much of this, but she has fought back. She has tried to make a difference and tried to own who she was. Where do you think Khloé kind of stands now with all of this, about her in the press with her body and her face tuning and everything else?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too long ago where we saw her do that extremely bold, Instagram post where she really just stood there and said, "This is me, this is my body, take it or leave it. I love who I am," right? Like, get over it. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember the exact caption, but I remember when she did that and I was just like, wow. That is a bold move. That is a confident move. And she looks incredible. She should celebrate her body. So I think that she, over the years, has definitely had many ups and downs on this journey. I just want her to be happy. I think she deserves the world. And she certainly is. It's so sad to hear that someone, like Khloe Kardashian is struggling with the way she looks, all of these kinds of whatevers, because so many people out there would literally kill to look like Khloe Kardashian, right? And I know that doesn't make it better, that doesn't heal your own insecurities, but it really does feel like she should know when she wakes up in the morning that she's a strong, beautiful woman, and that's that, right? So I just hope that she kind of comes back into another uptick. She, like you said, has made this an important part of her business. She's made strides to help other people out there dealing with insecurities. She just took a major stand in her own life. So she's clearly on the up and up, and I just hope that her happiness continues.
100%. We stand with you, Khloé. We love you. You are perfect the way you are. I don't think it helped that Tristan really cheated on her so many times and kind of made a fool out of her that made her a punching bag in a whole nother way. So she's definitely been the punching bag of the Kardashians over the years, but I think that Khloé has truly shown her strength and her heart over the years, and she's really tried to make a difference in many people's lives. So good for you, Khloé. We love you. And that is everything we have to share with you guys today. So let us know what you think in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell because we'll be back with more Kardashian news. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and I was joined today by Fiona Zaring. Our social media handles are on the screen right now, so give us a follow and say hello. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.